All right, so it is Sunday night, end of the night, but I had an urge to put this thing on my face. So we are doing this right now. This is the Uzu Face Injection Mask Illumination. Now this comes in, I believe, 3 different types. They have a Hydrolift, Illumination, and a Nutrient Mask. Not gonna lie, when I first saw this, I thought it was kind of gimmicky, but once I actually started doing research into this brand, this is actually super interesting. They're kind of leading in the skincare science department, if you will. The way that this works is, this is a sheet mask, but it's a little bit different than typical sheet masks. They have this section right here which contains a little thing to inject. What is that called? Syringe. There we go. And it basically has concentrated ingredients in it, kind of like a concentrated serum that you actually inject into this guy. And this is a sheet mask in here. So instead of having a sheet mask that has been sitting in the ingredients for months or years until you open it, this one literally has the fresh ingredients that haven't been exposed or mixed yet. So you really get a super fresh face mask. So I think that's kind of interesting. So we're gonna try it today. I am a face mask hoarder. I still need to do a face mask collection, but I have done a first impression video on another face mask, the 24 karat gold one. So I will link that down below if you missed that. Face masks are my jam. I'm all about them. Let me know your favorite face masks down below. I have a bowl here because I have a feeling this is gonna get messy. Obviously have foundation and stuff on right now. So we are going to take this off and then I'm gonna wash my face. If you're new to my channel, I do have combination skin with cystic acne. My skin is pretty sensitive to certain foundations and masks and skincare products. So we'll see how it reacts to this. I was not planning on filming right now, but I sat down to watch Gossip Girl and I was like, you know what? I feel like filming right now. All right, so now that my makeup's off, I'm gonna go wash my face because I typically like to do that before applying a face mask just so it's not like putting any of that deeper into my skin. So I'm gonna go do that and I'll be right back. Face is washed, let's do this. I'm excited, this kind of feels like a science project. So we're just gonna disconnect our little syringe here. It is sealed, and I believe you have to kind of like break the little stopper thing somehow. By the way, you can get this mask off of Mimi Box for $5. I'll leave a link down below. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to start by pushing down on here to like release something. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it just shot out some like goop. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, but there's a little white thing right there. It just like shot that out. So it says now you're supposed to shake it. Ooh, this is fun. Okay, it's getting like pretty milky. So I think we're all shaken up. It looks pretty milky now. This is the packet I'm putting it into. So there's a little cap right here that we're gonna open. Oh, there we go, nails. I feel like this is gonna be so satisfying. I'm gonna take the cap off. Ooh, it's running out. So now I'm gonna put this thing in here. Let's syringe this bad boy. That is so satisfying. I literally feel like I'm doing one of those kit things. Did you ever do those when you were growing up? Those like overpriced kits to entertain kids for like 5 hours? Press that down and we're just gonna mix this around. Basically to cover the entire sheet mask with the formula. This is cool. This is also very therapeutic. So I think we are all mixed up. Let's go for this. It smells kind of like a rose or something. Super wet. So this is one of those masks that has kind of a gauze that you take off after you put it on. It's just supposed to make it easier to apply so it's not like bending on itself, which I like because sometimes sheet masks are really hard to apply. Does anyone else feel like they can't breathe sometimes when they put sheet masks on? Like I kind of feel like I'm scuba diving. Whoa, okay, major drippage. We have a ton of liquid coming out. So much liquid. I'm gonna take this gauze off. Maybe just start from the top. Maybe not. Oh, here we go. This is super wet. Like I need a towel right now. I think I'm eating half of this. Ooh, get that nose good. So I'm gonna leave this on for 15 to 20 minutes and I will be back to check in. Just trying to take a thumbnail over here. Okay, so this has now been on for 20 minutes. Did a few Snapchat filters, living it up. So let's take this off. Ooh, that feels good. So the actual mask feels very cooling when it's on your face. It is pretty relaxing. Like I genuinely feel pretty relaxed right now. Super wet. I'm gonna try and like rub some of this in my face. I can't tell if you're supposed to wash this off or not, but generally speaking with sheet masks, you kind of just want to like rub it into your skin and let it sit there. It does still feel really nice and cooling. It almost feels like when you put like an aloe gel moisturizer on, that's how my face is feeling. I honestly don't feel like right after masks is when I see the biggest difference, is usually in the morning. But I really like the way this one feels, especially for a sheet mask. I just want to like keep rubbing my face because it feels so good and like it almost feels kind of plump. I totally repurchase it and use it again. I think it felt very relaxing, and I usually don't like sheet masks a whole lot just because I feel like I can't move around and live my life while they're on. But if you are just like chilling, I just sat and watched YouTube videos on my phone for 20 minutes. So if you just want to like sit there and not move and have stuff to do, sheet masks are nice and relaxing. So it's been about 5 minutes since I filmed that last clip, and it definitely feels like it's starting to actually absorb into my skin, and it does look very nice and moisturized and illuminating and plump. So if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, join the Bayrito family by clicking the subscribe button. It'll notify you every single time I put up a new video. We can be friends and it'll be fun. Let me know down below if you guys have any other interesting face masks or like weird face products you want me to try out. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.